Hello and welcome to my guide on the best business locations on GTA Online. Now, as you can see on the top right of your screens there, I have currently in my bank account $21.9 million. That is so much money, and one of the biggest reasons why I have this is because of the businesses and the business locations that I have acquired and purchased over my time playing this game. So you may be wondering, well, what have you chosen? Well, first of all, let's go over to the MC businesses, because these are probably the best sources of my income. So first up is cocaine, and this is exactly where you should have it. Okay, I know there's some locations up here, okay, but this one here, it's one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, and the location itself, it is one of the closest to the city, where you can just, you know, drive your trucks or fly your planes down here, although you have to obviously get the planes from here, but it's such a easy location to get to as well. It's in the middle of the map as well, so it's good for that as well. And as you can see, the other businesses that I've purchased, look at Cash. Cash is over here, we've got Meth over here. They're very close to each other, and that's the whole purpose of this. If they're close to each other, they're easier to get to from one place to the other. And, well, weed and document forgery, they're a little bit further apart, but still they're in the area of, you know, the Gran Sonora Desert region. Another good thing actually about this business in particular, the weed farm, is that you have access to the motorway, which goes all the way down here, and look at that, straight into the city where you're going to make those sales. And also remember, here's another big top tip for you: if you're selling from the countryside over here, this area here, to the city, make sure you do sell to the city and not the countryside, because although it may be closer and easier to do the countryside missions, still you don't earn as much money, and it's all about the money, as we all know, so make sure to do that. Some people have also said that having document forgery is a bit of a waste of time, really, because it's the least profitable business. But if you think about this realistically, it is money as well, you know, it's another source of income, and also you only need one bar of supplies and you're pretty much full with product, just a tiny bit is remaining, so it's very efficient in that sense. So I'd still buy it, I still go for it. And as well, it helps your nightclub technicians as well, once you've run out of one technician has done and maxed out their bar supply. And speaking of that, well, we're at my nightclub right here, and I have to say, this is not the best location, but it is the cheapest. So if you haven't got much money, then definitely buy this, but don't buy it until you buy the MC businesses. That is crucial. Do that first, because otherwise the nightclub is a bit of a waste of time as a purchase. So the best nightclub locations preferably would be up here, or in the central areas of the city, or here, and not down here like I've done, because this is just, yeah, it was good at first, and you know, I got it only for about 400,000 because it was on discount, or like there was a 40% off thing going on, so I bought that. But yeah, definitely buy the businesses here, because mostly you're only going to be really doing sell missions and selling your all your goods, and well, when you sell your goods, you're going to be selling up here, so you want to get one that's closest to that location, which is yeah, these places here. But sometimes you get a sell in the city, so yeah, it's up to you really what you decide. But anyway, that's what I think. And yeah, just to also show you something, clubhouses. What clubhouse should you buy? Well, I recommend the cheapest one, which is this one here. I think, yes, 200,000, so this is the best clubhouse to get. And as you can see, I haven't bought it. I bought this one, but there wasn't much of a difference, and at the time I think I just completely missed that one. I didn't really see it. So yeah, it doesn't matter what clubhouse you get, they all do the same thing. And yeah, At first, when you're trying to buy all the businesses, it's best to have one that's, you know, at an easier location, so not up here, so definitely buy that. So then, just to visualize where you should buy these and what it looks like when you actually purchase them at your clubhouse, here they are. So, location, Grapeseed, document forgery. Weed farm, San Chiansky mountain range. Counterfeit cash, Gran Sonora Desert. Meth, Gran Sonora Desert. Cocaine, Alamosi. Best 5 locations by far. Get them right now. Don't worry, don't listen if people say, oh, you should get ones in the city. Seriously, you definitely want to get ones in the countryside. That's the best business locations to get, and that is what I recommend. Also now, the hangars. What's the best hangar business to get? Well, I actually bought this one here, and I guess you could say the ones down here because it's near the city and that's basically where you spend most of your time in. But yeah, I bought one here, and actually I'm gonna be real with everyone here, but I never really used the hangar business. The only times where I would use it is actually in relation to my nightclub business, because you can earn a lot of money from yeah, getting technicians in and assigning them to the hangar business. That's probably the best way to do it, because the hangar missions, I'm gonna probably make another video on them, but they're just so bad. The missions are just terrible, so definitely avoid that. By far the best arcade business is this one here, called Videogeddon La Mesa. It is the best by far, and let me tell you why. Doing the Diamond Casino heists all the time is so much easier when, look at the journey you have to make. Look, there's the Diamond Casino. That's the place where you steal all the cash or artwork or gold or diamonds, and this is where you start. So you start here, just make your journey down here, and look at that. That is just so simple. It's so easy, so efficient, and that is why this is probably one of the best. It's also the cheapest in the city as well. Some of these locations at the top of the map are quite expensive, and there's not much of a difference between these and yeah, the ones down here. So the best by far is this one here. You should definitely make this purchase. Also, why not? Let's talk about facilities. Yes, this is the cheapest, but honestly, this is not a good place to go. Okay, you wanna have ones that are down below here, like these ones here, this one here in particular, and that one, and maybe this one. Although the roads to get to are slightly tricky to get to, but yeah, that's the only downside really. Also, bunkers. What's the best bunker to get? This one right here. This one right here, called the Chumash bunker, the best. Some may argue this one right here, but the thing about this one here, the farmhouse bunker, is that, well, just look at all the roads you have to access. They're dirt roads, so it is really difficult to try and get down here. Look, you've got to travel all the way down here, and the access to the motorway isn't that great. But look at this one right here. The reason why the Chumash bunker is the best is because look at that motorway right there. So simple. You just drive through, just not even, a few yards of grass, and then look, you're right down there at the motorway. Then you can make your journey all the way down and sell your stuff in the city. Or if not, sometimes you have to sell in these locations here with the monster trucks and that, but I mean, the access point, the motorway will speed it up. Also, just to talk about the CEO stuff and what the best office to get, just buy this one. The Maze Bank West is the cheapest one if you don't have much money. Buy this one. It doesn't really matter, because afterwards you really want to try and purchase the terabyte, because you can spawn the terabyte in and you don't have to travel to your office, which has so many cutscenes to just source vehicles, source crates. So definitely buy that one, and then you'll save quite a lot of money, which you can then spend on the terabyte. So that's pretty much it for this guide here today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be having more GTA tips, helpful videos, tips and tricks, whatever you want to call it. Loads of more guides for you coming up soon, including meme prees and all the rest of those, yeah, very funny videos, which some may call unprofessional. But anyway, that's it for today, so thanks for watching, and oh yes, make sure to subscribe as well if you already haven't, because I do... Oh my gosh. Oh, she got up. Oh, that was a miracle. Anyway, so yeah, make sure to subscribe as well, because I do GTA help sessions, and it's live as well. It's live as well, by the way. And yes, you can have a look at more guides and all that. So yeah, make sure to do that and turn notifications on and like the video as well. But yes, until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.